okay? Probably doesn't understand what we're... Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended!
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently, some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, and this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpok Tatel.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same. Ah, I assume you're referring to our elder's special. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo...
What sort of task?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief.
Okay, shoot.
Very well. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical...
Let's ride. Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of a... The chief is just over there.
Well, the Masters of the Night Wind are definitely living up...
All right, I've told the chief why...
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram.
So tall.
Unusually so.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon.
Yes. Kaholam told me about that. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Night Wind have been
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of and not just our own history. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. However, when a major event occurs, and these scrolls can only be woven, when the Iktomisor Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will...
Whoa.
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't...
As a matter of fact,
How come?
in the 200 years that Elder Tlapo has held this position,
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
no. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work.
Man, this tribe gets...
Yes, the notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great...
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the...
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night Wind as a... But I am something of an exception. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations.
Oh...
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the...
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right. Paimon's with you. Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place. Whew, we finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are in... Yes.
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to... Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Clearly, you must have this ability.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that...
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll, if my suspicions are correct, this dye is... The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm.
Cool, we'll follow your...
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the nest. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a
More work too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location. Your guide is waiting just outside.